Hi, Kay and Maggie here. Last set of dies that we're going to talk about for now is the Pocket Locket dies, and there are two sets in this collection, and we have the fancy square Pocket Locket die set and the oval Pocket Locket die set, and that's quite a mouthful to say, but both of them you actually get 4 dies in each set. And what I'm going to do is show you the dies cut out and the concept of them, and then I'll do a couple of quick demos for you. So we're going to look at the fancy square Pocket Locket die set first. So when you cut them out, that's your base locket. There's also a larger frame. This one that you cut out, you'll cut this one out, which will also have waste that's like that. There's this one that will cut out, which has waste like that. And then the final die, so that's 1 die, 2 die, 3 dies, and the 4th die is actually a mat, but it has a fold line here, so you can cut directly into the paper to create a flap. If you want it just as a mat, you just cut down the fold line. That's how the concept works, and they're designed to mat and layer on top of each other, or you use your stitched edged one from your frame and they'll fit on like that. So that's the fancy square. I'm going to do a demo with it and talk you through so you'll see. That's the fancy square. And then the oval one has your base locket, that's the first die. It has your mat, because we don't have a mat that actually cuts into the page because we were worried about not having a proper oval. And then you have, so that's your second die. Your third die is your wider frame with the matting waist, and your 4th die is the narrow frame with your matting waist. So the idea is these will fold up like a locket and pop a mat on the front here. You can pop a mat inside if you want, but then you can have your frames either side as a locket. Pop your little picture in there, or if you want you can mat and layer as well, which you could do on the front. So that's how they work. They're great fun to play with, and there's lots you can do with them. Start with the fancy square Pocket Locket die, and with this one, because it was hard to see, we've actually put 3 little notches on the fold line, so it's easy for you to identify each time. I've marked my paper and I've done half this way, half this way. And what I'm going to do this time is just line up. I'm going to have it so it opens out all the way round. So I'm going to place this one first. That's my central line there. That's my fold line. That's my other line there. So I'm just going to line them up. So, die cutting machine. So that's all 4 cut out like this. So I'm just going to fold. Be careful when you're folding because you've got your stitch line there, but your fold line is actually just further. Just go down, run it down again. So that's going to stick into my base page like that. Okay. Again, don't put any glue where your flaps are. Okay, I'm going to just stick a magnet using a mag pop in the centre here. I'm just putting glue along here. Cut 4 more mats, but this time I've used the same die, but where the fold line was, I cut down it, and I can see that that one's a little bit skew if I just cut down the fold line. Okay, so that one's going to go in there, and I've marked these because I actually cut them out so the pattern continues the picture itself. But obviously all our script is all going the wrong way, so there's some other mats that I've cut, and I'll just pop these on here. And I haven't put any magnets on there because the closure is going to be different this time. Actually, let's have the man in the moon that way. Okay, so you've got the pattern continuing on your orange script one at the back here. You've got your star scene here. You could now go in and you could pop little frames here if you wanted to go here, or just pop a frame like that, so you can pop more photos in. You can pop a frame in here, but then we need to close this. Okay, so now you're going to take your mag pop and your magnet, sorry I can't do them at the minute. Okay, so this is some of the waste from one of the frames. Okay, so we're just going to pop that on there. I'm going to take a magnet and I'm going to drop it on. So I'm just going to move that a little bit more. That's going to go on there. That one I think we'll have on there. So we'll stick this one. This one's going to stick on here. I'm going to take that off and I'm going to burnish it. Put this one on this side. Oh, that's quite sweet. I might have. No, I'm going to have to do that one. Okay, so that's made there. And then the idea is, all this stuff. There's your page there. And that will keep it closed like that. So then you can come along, you can open it up, and you can open out your pages. We're just going to put together a little tiny oval pocket locket. It's just really to show you how they work. I'm not going to use magnets or anything, but obviously if you want it a locket that closes, I would recommend you put magnets in as well. So here's my base cut, and then I've cut my 2 oval mats, which are going to go on here. And remember, when you do your base, your locket is going to fold like this. So that will be your front. You can stick a whole load one on top of the other, so you've got like a concertina effect. This is just a very simple, quick one to show you. So we'll pop a mat on here, on the front. And these look really lovely if you use metallic card, like Pink Frog, and then emboss it. Get a card from Pink Frog Crafts. Looks really nice. So that's my front there. Okay, and the dies are designed so you have a nice even mat like that. So now we're going to go inside. So you could put a mat in here and then just layer up different pieces. What I'm going to do is I'm actually doing frames, which I should have done in a different colour. Doing frames here, which are going to be matted on like that. Okay. So we'll take this one out. I'm going to stick the frames first, but I'm not going to stick them on yet. I'll put that one there. You could also put a layer of acetate in as well, so it really looks like an authentic frame. You could put that behind the main one. So that's my 2 frames there. Now you could stick your frames in, but leave a gap at the top if you want to slide your photos in. But just to show you here, I'm just going to put a couple of images in. And we'll slip this one in here. I'm going to actually stick this one down, but obviously if you were keeping it to put photos in. These are lovely for little cards as well, actually, and little invitations, little secret things, all sorts of things. There's one in there. And then we'll put this one in here. It's difficult to see the base frame because it's the same colour as the actual base of the locket, but it's just really to give you an idea of how things work. And that is your little locket.